Assalamu alaikum students. I welcome you in the first lecture of your subject financial management called MGT 401. So what is this will be an introductory lecture in which we will try to understand what is financial management and how is different from financial accounting, and what areas are involved in financial management, what is the role of a financial manager or a manager finance, and we will try to understand what types of decisions are involved in financial management. So let's begin with this. Financial management is actually, if I put it very briefly, I can say that financial management is the management of funds. That is the management of that how do we acquire and invest funds. So I have broken down this financial management into two areas: acquiring the funds and investing the funds. So what are the options, what are the sources available to you for acquiring the funds for a corporate or a company? So, and secondly, what types of investment opportunities are available to you, and what type of investment criteria, yardsticks, tools are available to you, on the basis of which you make investments on the behalf of the company. So these are very critical and discrete decisions. They are very discrete methodologies, models available to you on which you have to base your decisions. But before that, you have to make very technical calculations also. Technical but very interesting also. This subject is very interesting, as in financial accounting. If we need to if we try to create a difference between the two subjects, in financial accounting you are just concerned with recording the financial transactions of the business and making some financial statements, or at the max you just try to analyze the financial statements, do some analysis. But here in financial management, you will be responsible for bigger decisions, and you will be responsible for not just recording the things that just happen in the company, but at pre-hand you can help the company by making smart decisions, by making investments that pay you the most, that are in the best interest of the company. As I describe here, the basic object of the financial management is to increase the wealth of the shareholders. Do not forget this concept. I will keep on repeating this concept over the course, inshallah. That is, the basic objective of the financial management is to increase the wealth of the shareholders, as the shareholders are the ones who hire you, as they own the company and you are responsible to them. So what decisions you have to face and make and decide are that if you are going to buy something, make an expenditure, then what you have to do is you have to go and find the option that offers you the lowest cost, cheapest option in terms of the cost, but not in terms of the quality. And sometimes when you have to make the investments, you have to look for the investment options that pay you the most, that pay you higher returns. And there will be some criterias, structured criterias. Not every time you have to use all of the intellects and geniuses of your own mind. You just have to apply, you have to gain the knowledge of all the investment yardsticks, criterias, and methodologies that help you make investments that are in favor of the company, and then apply those methodologies, techniques, models upon your available scenarios, and on the issues whatever you have to apply them on. And then you will be in a position to help the company increase the wealth of its shareholders by buying or investing in the fixed asset of the company, or in any projects where you pay the lowest, and when you have to invest to get returns, you invest in projects where you get the maximum. So this is actually the basic concept of financial management, that you will be managing funds. Sometimes some funds will be the equity funds, and some will be debt finances. So equity finances are the finances which are invested by the owners of the company, and debt finances are the finances which are sourced out of the company, which you acquire from not the shareholders of the company. You borrow them normally from banks or some other, by issuing some debt securities, which can be long term or short term. So your financial management is also broken down into two areas, that is the making short term decisions and making long term decisions, medium to long term decisions, you can say. So in your short term decision making financial management, you deal with working capital management, to be very typical, and in your long term investment decisions, like capital budgeting, you have to make decisions which are for, like, which can expand from more than 1 year to like 50 years, 100 years, 20 years, 30 years. So this is your financial management. So I think this should be enough for the lecture, and in the next lecture we will be talking about, inshallah, we'll be talking about the concept of time value of money and the present value of money. So that is very unique and interesting concept to discuss, that will get your minds out of the accounting zone, and it will make you more of a decision maker than like than a bookkeeper, I would say. So thank you very much for your patience.